Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the day of week of. I've been doing a series of week of X brand palettes, and I'm going in with Tarte. This one is the Tartest Pro Remix. Now, I do not have the original Tarte Pro that looks like this, except it was just all black. And of course, this is what the inside of this looks like. The other one, basic setup, it didn't have all the colorful things, but it had, you know, the square pans, and then it had a row of circle pans. I do, excuse me, have the little Tartest Pro to Glow. This is a vault palette for me. It still has that amazing smell. But so it will always remain there. But this palette, I've not used it yet. I've had it and I've not used it, and I wanted it so bad. But it's got a lot of shimmers in it, a lot of different shimmers and satins, metallics, glitters. So I think there's 3 mattes in here. A bone color, which I use to set the eye primer, a crease color, and a black. So I actually I'm going to pull out my Old Faithful just to kind of build a little bit, because I don't want to use black. So I'm not going to make this video a long one at all. Shocking. I did go ahead and just pop a little bit of face paint on the rest of my face so I wouldn't scare y'all too much. Let's see, that color is called Wall Art, and I don't think, oh no, it's a cool tone. Let me try it, because I don't think I don't do good with cool tones. They don't do good with me. But let's see. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the same amount over here on this side. Cool tone mattes give me a gray look. Just for whatever reason, everything pulls gray and muddy, and it never works out for me. And so I'm just going to use my mattes right here in this little palette, because I know they're not going to steer me wrong. I am filming on a Sunday night. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was, I gotta be honest with y'all, if you've seen my other videos, you know I have been sick and recovering and all that jazz. And it has been quite the struggle. And I'm actually going to have to call the doctor first thing tomorrow. I'm going to try to have this video up as soon as I can, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm no guarantees on that, but I think I'm getting an infection from this surgery. I really am worried that I am. I feel like it just threw the whole vibe off putting that daggone cool shade down. But anyway, I had just a very, 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 very brief recap. I had surgery on January 21st. They dissected some of my bowel. It's called it was the candy cane syndrome due to complications of a bypass. It's how it's all in Google. I'm just like, that's what I told, there were my parents that asked. I'm like, just look it up online as best I can tell you. But anyway, and man, I have just been feeling so down. And I purposely knew that this was going to be a surgery that I was going to not rush recovery. I mean, I went into that saying, I'm not going to rush it at all. I'm debating what color I want to go with. I will swatch a few of them. But anyway, okay, so these are those shimmers. Are those round pans. And then these are the top row. And then the second, the third, and then the very bottom. And then, again, that's what they look like there. And I really like this shade here, that shocking. Normally, y'all know I would go for that shade right there because it's that shade. And it's just right up my alley. But I think I'm going to go in with this one. I just think that's very pretty. And I'm going to use a brush. This is the shade Art Deco. You know what? Let's do some. Let's put Artist down first, which is right beside it. I'm gonna put Artist down right here, and then that one, which are those two shades. Pretty. But I am definitely thinking something's going on. But today, I actually got my, as my mama says, got my second wind. About 10 o'clock. I've after being in bed most of the day, most of the last few, since this surgery. To be honest. I had some energy. So I said, I am going to film a video. I went to edit a video actually, and my Bluetooth was off. The toggle button was off on my main computer. I'm like, what the? It was just like the weirdest thing because I hadn't messed with it. And I fooled around with it for about 30 minutes because I didn't want to use the speaker because my husband had already gone to bed. So I wonder what that, let's see what that color would look like. Just very, very, very small amount. Y'all know I can't help myself. Okay, really didn't, it kind of graded up a little bit, which was not what I was expecting. But that's all right. We'll fix that. Now, let's put a real pretty shimmer. So, in that same row, let's stick to that same row and go in with Inspiration. This one, oops, this one. I'm right happy with that. Okay, guys, this is the completed look. This is my Tarte look for the day. Now, or I should say my Tartest look for the day. Now, for the rest of my face, there is no foundation, there is no primer. The brows, I actually used a little bit of this, what is this? Rowan Wow Brow. It came in a subscription box, and I just was kind of just playing around with my brows just a little bit. So that's what's in my brows. I did use a little bit of concealer. I used the Dominique Cosmetics, her concealer. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's just it's got a metal tip on it. And this concealer is not brightening. It's almost, I use it on its own. Some days when I don't wear foundation like today, I'll just wear this. And eye primer, I used the e.l.f. The $2 eye primer. You know, you don't get a lot in here, and it reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. But that's just my opinion. I use that. For bronzer, I used the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer. I applied that with just a double-sided brushes. Popped a little bit. For blush and highlighter, I used this Natasha Denona Love Face Palette, and I used both the blush and the highlighter. They're both cream products. I just had a little makeup thing up here. I try not to keep too much, but I do try to keep a blush and a concealer and bronzer and things up here. Just for looks like this when I don't want to do a lot of makeup. Mascara, I'm trying to finish up my Too Faced BTS mascara, so that's what that is. My lip combination, really enjoying this combination. I really like this. It's super comfortable, even though my lips are very in need of exfoliating, and probably more than that. But oh, there it is. The lip liner. This is a lip liner from e.l.f. that was part of their retrograde little collab they did, or retrograde whatever. I don't think it was a collab. I think it was just like a little series they did. But anyway, this one, I don't know what the name of the shade is. It just says lip liner, Retro Paradise. Yeah, it's a brown. Duh, it's a brown pencil, and I paired that with Revlon's Rose Velvet, which I love Revlon's lipstick formula. And right before I hit record, I had to open my drawer for something, and I pulled out my NYX, what is this called? The Fat Oil Slick Click Stick, something or another, in the shade In a Mood. And I just, popped a little bit of that. Just gave me a little shine. Really like that. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. When I set everything, I used what I've been using this whole time. The e.l.f. Slay All Day Microfine Set Mist. I'm so glad that I used this palette. There's some pretty colors in it. It really is. It has that a faint chocolate smell. It's not even as strong as this one, or as prominent, I should say. It's not extraordinary. It is pretty. Very pretty to look at. I mean, it's a very nice mirror. It's aesthetically pretty. But I don't see myself picking it up a whole lot. But I like, if I had to compare this to the Man Eater, which I did a look on already, that should go up before this one, I'd go with the Man Eater. But I can't wait to show y'all the next one that I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Oh, when I tell you the level of restraint it has taken me to not use this, to not swatch it, to not play with it before I film with it, it is next level. All right, guys. I filmed this. I was feeling so much better, and I was feeling good filming this video, so I took advantage of that. As always, guys, be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.